You know, if we take the time to look, there are fantastic lessons that can help us along our own path in life in so many different ways, from so many different people, and from so many different places. Books are becoming a lost art, really, as far as being able to tap into the tremendous information that is shared in the pages of books that have been here since last year and have been here for over a century. So many of the great lessons that we really can learn from books. And today I was thinking about, the lessons taught by an author by the name of Randy Pausch, who was a professor at Carnegie Mellon University, and he wrote his book called The Last Lecture. You see, in professorial circles, there's this notion that if you had one lecture left to give, what would it be? And that's something that's fairly common for professors. But for Professor Pausch, who was a young father of three, this last lecture for him was very, very real. He was diagnosed with terminal pancreatic cancer. And at the time of his last lecture, lecture hall at the university filled with people and eyes filled with tears, he got down on the stage and was doing push-up after push-up after push-up and said, "Look, right now, don't feel sorry for me. I feel fantastic and amazing. But soon I will be gone." And I wanted to be able to selfishly share these messages with you, but most importantly, to leave these messages for my wife and for my three little boys that I'm not going to see grow up. And in going through this lecture and talking about the things that he had learned in his life, in one of the chapters in the book that was called When the Lion Last Roared, he talked about the fact that everything he realized, in facing his pending death, that everything that ever mattered to him, that everything that he was ever emotional about, that everything that was true were rooted in the dreams of a child. And I thought, what a fantastic lesson. And I wanted to share that with you in some way if I could. Go and pick up the book and read it. It's a fantastic book. It's called The Last Lecture with Randy Pausch. But to really take that to heart and to know that if you're not, at this exact moment in time, really living the true passion of your life, take the time to go inside, dust off that old trunk of memories when you were a child, when you lived with excitement, when you lived with passion, when you thought about things that really were going to matter, and go back and find those and disregard the world that told you, it's time to grow up and get a real job, as the parents and friends of then young Reginald Dwight was told over and over again. And I'm so thrilled that Elton John never listened. Those passions are there. Those dreams are there. When the lion last roared, find out what that is for you. And then go and make that your life. Last time I checked, this may be the only one we get. For perspectives and thoughts out here in the woods, I'm Randy Taylor. Thanks for joining me. Have an incredible day and be well.